Okay, so we are finally here after some delay. We are at the end game, the big bang of the campaign. Last session, the King in Yellow, Hasta himself, exploded onto the scene, smashing into the arcane atmosphere surrounding the moon. From there, his great power surrounded this arcane force, and the party quickly realised that the Void Queen was doing this to try to protect you. And in that great mist now surrounding the atmosphere, you saw a great leviathan with huge, with a huge, like, elongated body. But before that, just after that, sorry, we ended the session, and I did something weird where Chester began a new catch up, and the group entered a ball some months after they'd killed the Yellow King. And there they all met up with one another and began to discuss what had happened, except Elzef, who had natural 20'd on a wisdom saving throw just before this, realised there was something wrong. Elzef began to realise that, wait a minute, this isn't real, this can't be real, that these people here are not real, we've killed them. And as you began to realise, people began to disappear and appear, as Elzef quickly realised that she was in the dreaming, and so was everyone else. And the King in Yellow was like mix and matching and learning things about your consciousness as it went along. And there was some amazing improv from Rocket and Todd as they began to really annoy Adrian / Elzef with the, what are you talking about? We're not an illusion. This is real life. And they acted it out pretty well. However, Elzef eventually managed to break free from the dreaming, and she woke up inside a chamber with like flesh on the walls, pustules pulsating nearby, veins, and you managed to pull a feeding tentacle out of your mouth and pull a bone needle from the back of your skull. And you travel down a corridor after awakening all of your allies. All of you travel down this corridor where you hear music. And you entered this opera house. And on the stage there was this eerily green spotlight upon the King in Yellow. And in the seats surrounding him were his simulacrums, all in yellow cloaks. And he began a conversation with you, basically saying, why don't you want the dreaming? It makes no sense why you don't want the dreaming. Why would you not want happiness? And he also mentioned that you were probably the only person he's ever met, Elzef, that has used pure spite to escape. And from that, it doesn't know if it'll ever be able to keep you in the dreaming. So it's not worth trying to reason with you. You are so far beneath it that you wouldn't understand its logic. There, he said, fine, we shall fight. He'll end it here. He did mention also that there's always heroes. There's always someone there to try to stop him. But ultimately, they all fail. And then you all woke up again with feeding tentacles in your mouths, the needles being pushed into your skull, and you managed to yank these out. And this time there was a bit of a different environment. There was no corridor leading to an opera house. There was no music. There was just a silence. The Valkyr Firer flew up, and because this time you realised you were inside a tower. And as you flew up away from the fleshy kind of like incubation room, you realised you were on hundreds of rocks, just floating in space. However, the environment seemed slightly breathable. Everyone didn't need star shear here. And you all began to climb up out and onto these rocks here that you can now see. And we shall begin the session. So, the party all looks like basically one another, and you can all see each other from where you are, gathered. Even your simulacrums are there. As you peer over the edge, or you see over the edge, you can see in the distance the blue marble that is Midgard, shining there in the distance. And it doesn't take high perception to realise that you guys are moving towards it. Does anyone want to do anything in preparation? Got around.
I want to get my cannons out. It's like zoomed in on Arnie's face in like business time. Sorry, Arnie. Carry on.
No, it's just I noticed it was my camera reset, so.
I don't know why that rolled. Do you think first level Thunderwave is gonna be able to kill the king in yellow?
Eventually.
Do you think I could just? Do you think I could just cast web on him again? Worked at the Trask.
Okay, well, can I have?
Please up a bit. That cannon goes there.
Can I have the initiative from him?
Yeah, just give me.
The final
preparation.
initiative.
I'll do. This is preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good final initiative score.
Alright.
Oh, this map's changed. Has this map changed?
Yeah, I've rotated it for Rocket's eyes.
Quick question: doesn't everyone have to stand closer to me because of the fucking atmosphere sword?
Did you not listen to the catch-up?
No. I was there. I didn't have to.
Yeah, this area seems breathable, albeit slightly chillier than you would like. It's breathable.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like sleeping next to Rocket.
Yeah. So, as you guys all prepare, you see it, like a darkening below you. I mean, you're kind of on loose rocks, right? You don't feel them hurtling through space because of the way space works, but you do see light below you, kind of shadowed out. Very familiar figure. This huge Leviathan of, like, that you saw in the yellow mist. And as you see two great claws push themselves up onto the rocks ahead of you, you back off, away from the edge. And Laniros, from your position, you are the first one to see it. Elder weapon. But not just one, but more like 3 elder weapons, all stitched together, their flesh hanging loosely, their jawbones, their teeth all protruding from great shoulder spikes. Whatever this is, it was once a Tarask, or maybe 3, and it is all stitched together.
Oh.
Laniros, it is your turn.
Aw, what a cutie. Yeah. I can't put duplicates of myself down, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of know what mirror image.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe just let me keep it for myself. Okay. Yeah. This thing looks like it has pretty big claws and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it does, and you can see from each of the mouths that are stitched into its body that it's like this, like, bile falling out of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's start with. Greater invis on myself.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So you bring up your hands, and as the runes dance around your fingers, you vanish. And so do your mirror images.
And then I'll back away a bit.
Yeah, you can see that the Valkyr just kind of like notices you disappear to your left, and then she follows you for briefly about 10 feet, and she loses sight of you, and then she turns, and you can even see her looking up at this thing like, what the fuck? Like, she's slowly backing off away.
Yeah, and that's my turn for now.
Elzef?
I guess I am going to engage this monster in single combat.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm gonna go all out immediately. I'm gonna use my 10th level spell slot.
Okay, what are you casting?
I'm getting... Well, I only use this for one thing. I'm getting out my champion.
Alrighty.
And in theory, it's engaged to it here, so...
It is. Like I said, its hands are probably here and where your champion is.
Okay, so we're gonna start out with 5 slams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 death machine
Give me a
blasts.
second. I'll work my way up. Yeah, so first thing, it just as it's summoned forward, it appears in an arcane explosion, grabs hold of its hand and rips off parts of its bone, and then begins to use that to stab down into its hand. The force blisters fire off, and like kind of like you see those like monster movies where like the missiles just put against the flesh of this giant creature. That's what the kind of force ballistas end up doing. You see like bursts of acid and poison go up into the air from its flesh. Anything else, Elzef?
No, that's me done for a start.
Okay, so on initiative count 20, it brings its head forward and roars. Well, the roar is high-pitched squeal. Can everyone make a wisdom saving throw?
Let me
No.
check something here. Which one is the real Owen? Okay, you already rolled. I'm not giving you advantage. Seems pointless anyway. I'm giving myself +5 on the whiz save though.
Alright. Okay.
But
Laneros and Elzef pass. The rest of you have no reaction. You just lose it.
good. I guess I'll roll for the champion as well.
Mm-hmm.
But is this because of a frightened condition or anything like that?
Yeah, it's a
Because
frightened
it's
condition. While frightened, in this way, you no longer have a reaction.
Okay, no, it's immune to fright.
Okay, that's fine. And also, if anyone else is immune to frightened, let me know, because this effect wouldn't go off on you, obviously. So, Orwin's Simulacrum?
He's going to cast Greater Invis on Orwin.
Okay.
And probably move away a bit.
That's a bit loud.
It's so fucking loud.
Shouldn't be. Okay, yep, so you... Simulacrum runs off and then Orwin's invisible. Anything else?
I have ended my turn.
Alright. Did we figure out whether you get your legendary actions on your turn, or do you get it like straight away? I can't remember.
Top of the round, as far as I'm aware.
Alright. It will strike out at the champion with a claw.
It has...
Does it have what, sorry?
No, it's fine.
Alright, deals 29 slashing damage. Igor, it's your turn.
Right. He will open the gambit with a super soaker filled with turbulent juice.
Okay, so
Yes.
Igor activates the aura, I'm assuming.
Yep. Can Igor use all of the truth speaker shit that Jester
No,
can?
simulacrums do not get epic levels.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Sorry. And he will explanabrag Orwin
Okay.
with some kind of tasty treat. And then it's dead. Oh no, he will move. Actually, he will move back here also.
Yeah, so as all of you, like, your characters are moving, you do realise that as you're moving, flashes of yellows, like a yellow kind of sickly colour goes over your vision, and you begin stumbling left, right. Okay at the moment, but it quickly get bad. Anything else, Igor?
That's it.
Alright, the monster uses a legendary action. Begins to move. begins crawling up onto the rock here. Chester, your turn.
Chester also moves away. And he will pull out his floppy dildo blaster, I think.
Just in range.
Just in range of what?
If you move one more square, you provoke an attack opportunity.
Oh, nice. Floppy dildo blaster.
Ah, he fails.
Sweet.
Yep, so as you bring out the Mega Squirter and fire this purple beam of energy, it hits its shoulder pad, and as it does, it disintegrates a massive chunk of its shoulder.
Chester tells Lineros to use his range of explicit sex toys.
As it disintegrates, the mouth that it was near just kind of lets out this long, like, mournful moan that echoes out. And Chester's expanded back too?
Lineros.
Alright,
Yes.
cool. Alright, so at the end of Chester's round, he will attempt to claw at Orwin. It hits you. However, you did avoid a crit by using the invisible.
Cool.
Lyra flies over to here. Sees that Orwin's been struck. And now actually will cast she's pretty good, but only good for healing. She will actually use her action to dodge. Now, Orwin, your turn.
I'll move over here.
Doesn't take his reaction on you.
Can't see me.
I mean, he doesn't have eyes.
Do anything?
It hits it, but misses. Its armor absorbs it.
30.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, 30 hits and does damage.
But his name is a
Damage.
big fucking spoiler, isn't it?
Alright, I'll do 2 more then.
Can you do another 2?
Oh, I haven't got my reaction, so yeah, good point. Just 2 then.
Oh shit, I forgot. At the end of your... If you can reach a DC of 30, you can roll at the end of your turn or wisdom.
I cannot.
Okay, so yeah. No, it's not a big spoiler, because it's the Elder Soul of the original Midgard, not the one you
Yeah, I
played.
mean, we didn't know that. So
Oh,
I know
well.
that.
You know, I thought it might be... You might have worked that out.
No.
Right,
Never assume your players will just work something out. They
that's
won't.
fair enough.
I work some stuff out, but I am also drunk for a lot of sessions.
Okay, so this thing reaches back, and as it does, there's this burbling kind of like sound of him about to gather phlegm. And from the main jaw that has dropped down, a massive spewing cataclysm of poison just pours out in a tidal wave. Can everyone inside of that roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no, you guys really need to stand closer to me. Nope, Chester's too far away. Wait, is that Chester? Yeah, it's Chester.
You've all got poison resistance or not?
Well, that's the one we don't have, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
poison
Well,
we're missing.
Alright, so Chester goes drop down to 0. Simulacrum is destroyed.
Hold on. Before this happens,
Okay.
gonna use a feature. So when I take damage, Alwyn is going to use the. Did Alwyn pass for the reaction one? I think the Simulacrum did, right?
It was a DC 30, so I don't think it did.
Oh, he can't then. Okay, yeah, that's true. Bollocks, no reaction. Never mind. All right.
Alright, so Simulacrum's destroyed. And Chester's dropped to 0 immediately. That's its turn. Lineros?
Well, this thing ain't joking about. I'll continue the work that Chester started.
Alright.
That's great.
It fails.
Not a fast boy.
After which I'll move.
Elzef.
I guess when Chester is down, it kind of falls to me to get him back up. So Rod of Resurrection, I cast Heal.
You okay?
Chester.
Okay.
That's 70 hit points, I think heal is.
Want to do that, Todd?
Yeah, 70, yeah?
Also,
70.
as heal is cast on you, you can reduce a level of mania. So down to 0.
Nice.
Turret moves here. If it gets an opportunity attack, I guess that happens, but I feel that's a waste of a reaction.
Doesn't.
Yeah, and then, you know, I bombard.
Both miss. Okay, 3 slams hit.
And I enter.
At the end of your turn, the Elder Soul of Midgard will use a 4 attack against you, Elzef. What's your AC?
It is currently, I'm standing next to the turret, 36.
Motherfucker. It misses. There you are. When I say it misses, what happens is you bring up your shield, and it's like this massive force hits your shield and clangs off of it. Alright. I'm assuming the Simulacrum has burst into snow.
I would assume so as well.
Okay. It is Eagle's turn.
Alright. He will most likely boost Chester up to full, quite selfishly. What's the range on that boy? Yep, he'll cast Vantablack Titration on Chester. It won't be for 140, obviously it'll be for 70. So Chester's at 140. And then he will drop an Excalibur on Elseth.
You.
Pop it in. But also, seeing what happened to Alwyn's Snowboy, he looks a bit terrified and takes another little step backwards.
Yep. That the end of Eagle's
Yep.
turn? At the end of
That's
Eagle's
it.
turn, he uses Spew, a ranged attack. Spits a ball of acid, and it goes hurtling towards Chester. Anything you want to do, Chester? You're just going to let it...
Chester can't do much unless he... Actually, no, he will. He will. As he's about to spit it, he'll complisalt it by saying he looks like a mongrel of the East.
Okay, do you want to roll a d12?
Of all the things you could say to this creature, that's what you went for?
Yeah, I was just refreshing myself on how complisalt worked.
That reduces its attack down to a 18. Does it still hit?
Yes. Bollocks.
Because you
That's a
fucking you're 5 feet too far away from the turret. You moron.
So the first thing you feel, Chester, is the acid hit you, and then the poison seep into your body. You have no acid or poison resistance.
What am I missing with the turret?
If you're within 10 feet, you get cover. Plus 2 AC.
Oh, bollocks.
And I always place it next to you people, and you always move away from it.
Alright, well, Chester's turn.
Chester moves. Yeah.
To be fair, the plus 2 AC doesn't really help when I've got 16 AC and all the monsters have plus 25 to hit.
At this point, yeah.
What does he want to do? I wonder. No, you're going to have resistances.
Hell, you can try me if you want.
Yeah, do you know what? Let's see. He's going to try and lure it into an epic dance battle on the moon.
Oh my god! Oh, I passed my saving throw.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, have to try.
I mean, it would have been brilliant if I'd failed, but...
I'd say it was a good choice, to be honest, because, like, how the fuck has this thing got wisdom?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm just going to try and see where I can probe a weakness.
Of course it doesn't have wisdom, it's literally like a brain attacking Eldritch Horror.
Alright, so at the
That's
end...
it, that's my turn.
At the end of Chester's turn, a claw attack down at the champion. Hitting it for 37.
Oh, my poor champion.
Fire will cast Greater Restoration on Elzef.
Why?
You can remove 1 level of mania.
Okay. I wasn't gonna move, but I'll take it.
Hands in front of Chester. Legendary action. Pause your death machine here. Alwyn, your turn.
Move over here. He will use his 10th level slot to summon the Simulacrum.
Nice. Fair enough. You want me to drag him out for you? Because I don't think...
If you wouldn't mind, that would be grand.
Is he under characters? Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Give him all of his health back.
Yeah, just sorting it out.
You want to roll initiative?
Yeah, I am getting that. Nice.
That is actually handy for you.
Yep. And I will firebolt the thing as well.
A miss?
Fucking hell.
Oh no, wait! I apologise, 27 is a hit. Alright, sorry.
Thank fucking Christ for that.
Yep.
That's it.
Right, I'm going to roll to see if I recharge that spewing cataclysm. No, failed. Alright, so I guess he will go for a bunch of melee attacks. 2 claws at Elzef. First one you manage to block. The second, it's hard. It's like a slam and then rakes across your body.
I shield.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I can't be crit.
It don't matter. I still rolled 46.
That's a shame.
So you are hit, but no crit damage. 2 slashing.
No, I have to con save. Yep, that
Pass.
saved.
Right, and then it will use its spew attack. And uses it towards Orwin's simulacrum. Just turns slowly and just like a jet of acid. It's gonna hit you, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's got his reaction now, because...
He does until the start of his turn.
Yeah, so he's going to reactively wish to give everyone poison resistance.
You mother... Well played.
Needed to sort it. And so let me just roll that as well. That's all good, so that's happy days.
There you go, I just applied the damage. You can take, you need to take 11 back. There you go. Now I've got resistance to it.
Yeah, thank you. And then, yeah, everyone can add their poison resistance.
That was pretty...
Thanks, but I already have.
So the one thing you don't have now is the acid resistance.
No, we also don't have thunder, right?
Anyway, it ends its turn, and it is the simulacrum's turn.
Okay, Simulacrum takes 2 points of exhaustion and wishes to give us acid resistance. Because fuck you!
No wonder you're not going to do another campaign in this setting for a while. If anyone were to fight our characters in a later campaign, they'd be like, this is bullshit. They're resistant to everything.
Okay, is that the simulacrum's turn?
Probably. Yeah, you can't do any other stuff, so yeah.
You want to roll to see if you lose the spell?
He's good.
Alright. Right. At the end of the simulacrum's turn, it spews towards the simulacrum. And the jet hits it. Laneros, your turn.
Yeah, good. I guess for now, no reason to change what's working, but let's switch it up a bit. Everyone's well, suffering a bit. I do the help. No, just keep going. For now. Will it disintegrate?
Another disintegrate. Yep, that's a good hit. Takes another chunk off of it. Right, Laneros, your passive perception. As disintegrate goes through its chest, and you see through, you see some sort of weird chrysalis near its heart, and then it fades, like it just pulls in like a muscle, retreating from like the empty air. Like, and you see it was like kind of like a yellowy oil color. Like, you see it like water. There's something inside it.
Mm-hmm. I'll try and hit it next time.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it will make a spew attack towards the simulacrum. Hits. Elzef, your turn.
I like how everyone's summon is like a big magical mastermind, and mine's just, look, it's Punchy Man. I use my Epic Strike Shining Lance and just throw a firebolt at it.
Okay.
This does... it's double damage. And radiant.
So 52 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a solid hit. Just like a ball of like sizzling golden light just straight from your hand.
Alright, and we can't forget the Arcane Firearm,
Hell yeah.
which is also doubled, and it's 4! Highest I've ever rolled!
Oh yeah, round 3. Give me a second. Actually occurs here. Not like actually, but we
Do you
get
want
this.
me to wait with my slams and stuff, or...?
No, I just Midgard seems to get bigger.
Oh.
Jesus, crit, but only two extra damage.
And the 2 ballistas. And I move the cannon a bit further back, so Chester can back off a bit further.
Alright, so it uses its claw attack towards Elzef. Elzef, you managed to block it. Igor, your turn. Let's see.
You will. Let's have a look at who needs a little heal. You will. Everyone's looking alright. Probably more Chester and Thyra. He'll give a. No.
What's going on?
He will. I can't hold concentration if I go into true polymorph, can I?
No, but you do, yeah, because you currently have the turbulent aura or whatever you call it.
The turbulent aura, yeah. Mind you, that's a bit useless, to be fair. I wish I just thought of things in advance.
Can you not hold concentration while polymorphed?
Well, true polymorph is concentration.
Oh, right, so he's
Yeah, Igor doesn't have a 9th level spell slot though, right?
Oh, he does here.
He shouldn't, right? Oh, no,
right,
wait!
okay.
Yeah, you do actually, because you used an 8th level spell slot for him this time, didn't you?
Yeah, he should have been
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, you summoned him in the mansion. So yeah, you're right, he does.
Yeah, he'll go. He's only technically level 20 though, will he still be level 22?
He's level 20.
Okay, yeah. He'll go big boy instead and try and make some flaps.
So what are you turning into?
What was the highest 21? I think it was...
Bronze.
Yeah.
Wasn't it brass?
Yeah, I've got Ancient Brass Chester here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, yep.
But for some reason with a dodgy character art.
Oh, gee. That sounds about right, to be honest.
Give me a second. I am just setting up the token for you.
Thank you, sir. Sorry for your pain. I denied over that for a while.
Ancient Brass Eagle.
Perfect. Look at me, I'm shiny.
Alright. There he is. Should be able to double click on the token.
And it's worked. And he gets no movement or attack this one, does he?
He does get movement, but he doesn't get his action.
Okay, he'll just pop just here, just so that he can be out of the way. I'm just going to move Igor here for the moment.
Yeah, no problem.
And he'll pop just there, just in case he wants to do another big boy spray.
Okie dokie.
Alright, I will leave it there.
Yeah, alright, so what's your AC, Elzef?
36 still.
Did you want a shield? Looks like Claw's about to hit you.
Yeah, sure, I'll shield.
That up it to 41.
Yep.
Alright, I missed because I rolled a 40. Chester, it's your turn.
Chester will pop himself. Everyone's still pretty good at the moment, aren't they? There's no real massive worries here. He'll pop himself a. Actually, he'll drop a mass heal quick. Not a mass heal, you know what I mean. He'll drop one of these.
Okay.
And give 21 to himself, to Thyra.
Obviously, it's double, isn't it? It's 42.
Yeah. To anyone else who needs it, speak now or however hold your peace.
Well,
Elzeth, you good?
You could probably hit Elzeth from here, but that's about it.
Yep, cool. Elzeth, pop it.
I'll take 21, sure.
Right, it's 42.
No, it's 42.
That's 42.
Remember, Chester's healing is all doubled.
Okay, Elzeth is back to full.
Hmm? Anything else, Chester?
That's it, thanks.
Okie dokie. Alright, fire it. She does actually fly forward towards it. Musters her courage. And goes for multi-attack with 2 unarmed strikes and a wing attack.
Oh, this poor fool.
Hits twice.
Oh, never mind.
At the end of that turn, a claw comes down towards you, Elzeth, and hits you.
Hits me.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the shield up. I haven't had my turn.
It hits you.
Okay.
18 slashing.
I guess I'll con save, but that's a hard one to fail. Nope.
Yep. Alright, Orwin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt it twice, I think.
There's nothing
Not
giving you...
invisible anymore, so I'm gonna use my bardic inspo.
Okay. Oh,
Which
that's
is a
it.
hit
Makes it hit.
and a hit. That's good.
Yep, 2 solid hits. And you begin to see the same thing, Orwin, as you fire the 2 firebolts and you're blasting huge holes through it. You see there's something slithering inside of its, like, undead mass.
Mm-hmm. Can we target that, or...
Currently, no, because you haven't dropped like enough of its flesh. It's like every time it seems to be exposed, it's moving to full cover.
Can't wait for second phase where it gets more disgusting.
Anything else, Orwin?
No, not until I can get rid of this bloody fear thing.
Okay. I did not recharge that massive attack, which is lucky for you guys.
Nat 20s don't auto-pass, do they? It's only on hits, like attacks.
I can't remember. I think Nat 20's only auto-pass with skill checks. Anyway, Orwin. A huge globule of acidic, poisonous spit comes towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Not your simulacrum. It looks like it's going to hit. So half damage from both. And it turns. 1 claw at Firer and 1 claw towards Elzeth. You're immune to crits, correct?
That is correct.
Good. 24 slashing damage. Ends its
Con
turn.
save. I don't think I can even fail these.
No, you've got... no, you... Alright. The simulacrum.
Yeah, my minimum roll is 20. I don't have to roll under 40.
Mm.
He's gonna heightened disintegrate on it.
Alright, he's going to take necrotic damage per level of spell. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fails. Alright, so it takes what? What's disintegrate?
7 damage.
Oh, it's 78.
Oh, 68.
68 necrotic damage. Gonna roll that?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I was just sitting here like waiting for you to do it, yeah. Yeah, just to see. Oh, he's still going!
Of course he is, son. Of course he is.
Alright. At the end of that round, it turns away from you, Alwyn, sees this huge dragon, and just spits acid towards it.
Is such a huge dragon, like, comparatively to this giant hulking mass of pain?
Yeah, but compared to the rest of you, this thing stands out.
That's true.
Alright, Laneros, it's your turn.
Yeah, and in pursuit of Chester's earlier attempts, I will try and see if it's got a sense of humor.
Nice.
Anyways, this is an eldritch horror from space, and you're casting first level spells at it.
Oh my god! It just what do you say to it?
Oh. Do you think it's time for a new color? Yellow's kind of out of fashion.
Okay.
Ooh.
It does turn towards you, and as it laughs, its jaws just shake up and down, and you just hear like a gurgling cackle. Yeah, it's prone and incapacitated.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow.
Is this thing's legendary resistance?
it doesn't have any.
He's making a point.
You guys have just been throwing damage at it. I just assumed it's got some saves, of course. It's not entirely. I just rolled really low. I rolled a 14.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it can survive a few bits of damage.
Alright, at the end.
Let's see.
Okay, so Elzif, it's your turn.
I guess Elsif attacks first because obviously she benefits the most from advantage, and she uses Green Flame Blade.
Alright.
So Star Shield drawn, 39 crit.
And what a crit it is.
How do I? There you go.
Which one do I take?
Both. It's Green Flame Blade. Everything gets applied.
So it's
Oh no,
four.
you take the upper one. You take
Yeah.
the upper one.
I mean, yeah, so Elzif, as you see it kind of like grab onto the side and fall to the ground, it's beginning to shake from the spell. You leap up and stab clean into its skull, and then rip out, and all this ooze and kind of black ichor just falls out around you. Anything else?
Yeah, then obviously the champion attacks.
Okay.
The creature doesn't get a save against stashes every time it takes damage, by the way.
Yeah, okay, so... But it's not going to get up, is it? It's still going to give him advantage.
Yes.
So yeah, after the first strike that crit, it does pass, but it's still prone. Which makes...
Then these two with disadvantage then. That's a shame.
Alright, so mythic action goes off. So, Elzif, as your champion leaps up onto its skull, breaks open the head, begins ripping it open, and punching into its brain mass, and then as it opens it up, it like lifts up the skull flap, and you see your force ballista with a crit aimed directly in. It lets out a screech, and as it goes upwards, it spews out this huge long line of yellow bile, which slops down right next to Chester, and then it stumbles back and lets like just claws at the rock and just goes "Ah!" as it falls back and begins to like slide off into the void. And that's when that thing dies. And Chester, right beside you, as you are looking forward at this thing and breathing deep, you look to your look to your right, sorry, and you just see this ooze part, and amongst it is this large yellow chrysalis. And what you see is a pair of hands pierce through the front. Long black obsidian fingernails cutting through the flesh-like yellow chrysalis. And then you see another pair of hands. And then another pair of hands. And then another. And it splits this chrysalis open and begins to stand, wearing what was left of this bloody, veiny chrysalis as a cloak. And it just stands there and regards you all.
I think the hour may be upon us, gentlemen.
Second to set this up.
There is the Yellow King. The King in Yellow. I use what's rest of my turn to move my champion 30 foot.
Okie dokie. You will get your reactions back, those of you who didn't have them. However, anyone got yellow mania? Any mania on you?
Nope,
Cam?
mine's
Not
gone.
me.
Okay.
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, because when I first asked about this, you said 1 was the default, the lowest, and then you've had people with 0, so I don't know what is actually supposed to be the default.
If I told you you gain one, you gain one. The default is 0, but you got 1 from being in the dreaming.
Right, okay.
If it was
That is-
cured from you, which like Great Restoration of the Heal spell, it would have been reduced. So,
Okay.
do you still
So
have
0
one?
is the actual default,
Yeah, but you started
but we
with
have
1.
gained 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, I have 1.
Okay, so as the King in Yellow appears and stands up, everyone with mania begins a terrible headache, just pulses through their head, and you take 55 psychic damage. If you have resistances, it is halved.
We do.
We are resistant to things.
Are you doing it, or are we doing it?
Oh, if you could just do it.
Yep.
Alright. At the end of Elz's turn, King in Yellow begins casting an epic spell.
Oh dear.
Go on, then, go.
Yeah, go.
Some
There
moment.
we go.
Right?
Sorry, wrong one. Reverse magic, of course. Oh.
Yep, so he brings up his hand, and as he does, a ball of rock appears, and it condenses so far, so like dense, it becomes a neutron star, a mini star in his hand. And as he brings it back and goes to slam it into Chester, which would ultimately kill him, it disappears in his hand. Then he just turns slowly and looks towards Laniros.
Nice.
Can you please take 37 arcane damage as well as I explode the spell?
Yep. So Igor's turn.
Oh no, we must be swift. Glides just about here, because I don't want to hit that cannon, and we'll use his special ability.
Oh my god, he renamed it. Someone stop this man.
It is Igor, so...
Alright, the fire washes over him. Oh, yep, he passes his save. Anything else, Igor?
Is it
No, that is it.
just to talk, to shout?
Is it what, sorry?
Are we free to just kind of like talk and shout between turns? Can I just signal to Igor to move to the right? Like,
Yeah.
if I shoo him that way.
Yep.
Which way?
Right,
Just what be on the other side of Chester?
yeah.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
Would
I
it?
mean, to be fair, I can only really... This way. It's a quick gesture. You
He
can
looks
interpret
confused.
how you see fit.
moves left and then moves a little bit right and goes from there. You alright?
Just ends up doing...
1
a fucking
second,
dance.
guys, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so Igor moves out the way. Alright, so that's the end of Igor's turn. The King in Yellow will use a legendary action, Dark Impulse. Aims it towards Laniros. And Laniros, you see that your invisibility means nothing to him. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep.
Alright, you fail.
Hold on.
Okay. Have you got anything else?
Expand a rag.
30. Anything else you can add to it?
Well, if you tell me if it's a success or not, then I'll
not- it's
tell you
not-
if I want to add something.
It's
So-
not a success.
Then I'll use my arcane deflection to get another +4.
Oh, that is exactly what you need. Yeah,
Good.
so you're forcing, and what you feel is, as he aims one of his lower hands towards you, and points, you feel yourself being controlled, and he literally goes to cast a plane shift spell on yourself. And you struggle with it, and you can literally feel the blood pouring from your nose, and then you break free, and there's literal like a shattering explosion in the weave as you break free from it. It looks like he was going to take control and just plane shift you away.
I mean, okay.
But yeah,
That's like a really pacifist thing to do.
you don't know where he was going. Right, Chester, are you here? I don't think he is.
He's muted. Todd, you're muted.
Yeah, he did say he would be right back, right? Fuck.
I think one of his housemates just turned up and probably wondering what the fuck's going on with the power cut.
Well, it's not my fault he's not here. So at the end of Chester's turn, the King in Yellow will turn to him and use a tattered bash attack. Assuming he would accomplish assault. Which makes it miss. So he brings up his like fleshy robes, and then you see they grow teeth, and he goes to launch it towards Chester, but Chester says something along the lines of, don't throw your dick at me.
No, he says, Yellow is not in this season.
Yeah, something like that.
Ha! He doesn't actually say ha, I don't think. It's just how I have him in my head. He just says ha after everything whenever I take control of Chester.
Alright, Fyra will use Mass Cure Wounds. Aims it towards the Simulacrum and Alwyn. So both of you heal for 15.
Thank you.
Great.
Oh, there he is. I guess the
good.
battery died. F's in chat.
Oh,
there he is.
Are you here, Chester? Okay. Look. Guys. Alright, so at the end of Fyra's turn, King in Yellow will use the same ability on Elzef. Elzef, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
I use Flash of Genius for this.
He turns towards you, goes to try to control you.
37.
Right, you resist. Alwyn.
I'm going to teleport over here somewhere. I don't know the exact measurement, but I'll be about 60 feet away, so I can do an AoE that hits him and avoids other people.
Yep.
And I'll do my first time with an epic spell.
Nice, okay.
And I will use my epic meta magic to force fail his first saving throw.
Okay. So con save, yeah?
No,
it
it
fails.
fails automatically.
Yeah, and then con save 20d6 thunder damage.
He takes 58 damage and he's blinded and deafened.
The blinded doesn't seem to do anything, but the deafened does.
Blinded doesn't do anything. How rude. I'll fireball him.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh no, don't make me Eldritch Blast 1,000 fucking times.
Well, fire seemed to do something when... No, you can't tell. You just... As it hits him, there's like this ripple around him, as if it just wasn't powerful enough to penetrate some sort of shield.
Bullshit.
He's probably immune to cantrips or some bullshit.
Probably.
Damage threshold.
Makes my entire fucking epic feature useless.
I'll jump into
Isn't
fucking
that-
conclusions.
So I do. We're players.
Alright, I'm just going to have to take Chester's turn, because he's not here.
Yep.
Mm.
Appreciate it.
He will... Yes? Tempt? Fucking... He's got so many weird spells, I have no idea what they do.
Just use, just give us advantage.
Heal people?
Yeah, he will try to banter black titration on your simulacrum.
God, isn't that
Stop
heal?
using such good healing spells on the sucking simulacrum.
I mean, if he was here, might do something different.
No, he would do the exact same stupid shit.
I don't think so. He's ignored the simulacrum so far.
Alright. Talking of the simulacrum. And
Did you do anything?
yeah.
You haven't clicked anything. I don't see anything.
Well,
Oh no, okay, it has come up now. Oh, and it's come up on my character sheet. I was delayed. I don't know, because that changes everything now. Fuck. Fuck it, we'll try an Eldritch Blast. Just see if it's the damage type or if it is the level.
Alright, so the damage and the ripple of shield stops the damage going through.
It's probably a threshold.
Yep. So that's fine.
A threshold of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you're gonna
Eldritch
play
Blast
it,
is
no,
like the worst spell.
Worst one. Wow, so 25 didn't go through. Okay. Then I guess he will quicken a disintegrate. And take another 68 damage.
Dodges,
Nice
out,
roll.
dodges out of the way of the disintegrate.
That's not nice. We didn't agree on this thing.
He does like a cool flip.
Yeah, no, like, it's as if he, like, blurs through the void. He, believe it or not, he's actually really fucking quick. Anything else from the simulacrum?
Hold on, I've got to deduct stuff. No, that's everything.
Alright, the King in Yellow's turn. Bonus action. We'll use Revel in Madness. And everyone make a intelligence saving throw.
No, it's impossible.
Okay. Chester?
Mine's so with advantage. So 31.
31. It's a fail. Chester will take... So basically the idea of this is you take psychic damage or you can choose to take a point of mania. It's up to you. You can accept the King in Yellow into your heart or you can resist him, basically.
You can go fuck off.
Alright, so... Those of you who do not want the point of mania take 68 psychic damage.
68
did I fail or
68?
succeed?
68. You passed, Elzef, so you don't get anything. You're fine.
31's a fail, huh?
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother rolling.
Owen, did you take the mania or the psychic damage?
Psychic is the same as taking the mania and then getting the psychic damage at the end of the round, isn't it?
That's not what happened, but okay.
Oh, did he not do that last time?
Yeah, well, he only
Or was
did
it
that
just
when
when
he
he
appeared.
appeared?
Yeah.
I see. I still take the damage.
Alright, yep, that's cool. Alright, then he will begin to cast an epic spell. I'm assuming that's a no for any like epic counter magic.
I don't know how he's casting the second one because I haven't had a turn yet. I think so.
Yeah, so he has an ability that he just takes a. He's first always in any round. So that was his turn last turn when he appeared. Now it's his turn now.
I'll say because I don't have my reaction back yet. So.
No. Okay, he uses Sphere of Ultimate Destruction, summons it next to him, begins to swirl it around, sends it towards Elzef. Elzef, This thing comes hurtling towards you.
Okay.
Leaves it there.
And she just leaves it there, just in front of me.
Yeah, I've already used my bonus action to do the AoE psychic thing, so I can't actually ram you with it. Annoyingly.
Oh, great.
Lineros, your turn.
Yeah, I'll cast Anti-Magic Ray on it.
Okie dokie. You need to make a spell casting ability check to try to end it.
Okay, I'll use Inspiration. That's a shit roll.
Hmm.
Well, I think that's it. Don't have anything else.
Yeah, so you go to cast that anti-magic ray and this sphere just absorbs it. Doesn't seem to affect it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It begins to move. Thing moves. Chester, I'm assuming the ancient brass dragon would take a bite attack or something. Its tail? Oh, it actually hits.
Well, and whatever else it can do, right? Probably do more than one.
Oh,
It's moving. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, but the damage threshold does stop it. Off. He literally just dashes, sliding along the ground, leaving a noose trail as he moves towards you. Jesus fuck. Yeah, and stops there.
Mm-hmm.
Elzef, your turn.
Elzef moves closer.
Have you been? I don't know if anything was targeted, but does none of the abilities get affected by the mirror image so far?
I haven't actually targeted you with it yet. Like, as in an attack roll.
Okay.
I've just cast spells at you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, Elzef moves closer and then uses Shining Lance. And then she casts Steel Wind Strike on him.
Okay.
So Steel Wind Strike auto hits and does double damage, and all radiant. Oh wait, Steel Wind Strike. Oh, shame we don't have advantage. It auto hits and does double, so that's
46.
46. That's a really low Steel Wind Strike roll, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's absolutely shite. What a shame. Also ends here.
Mm-hmm.
Turrets. Why can't I move this turret? Turret moves. Both turrets shoot the man.
Yep, they do nothing to him. They just kind of like hit the cape.
That's a shame. And I guess the champion dashes.
Okay, so as you do approach and like with the Steel Wind Strike, he does turn to look at you, and his voice echoes in your mind as if you are sure you don't want to be happy.
As of like considers. Not your brand.
He turns, and a tattered lash, the kind of robes with all the teeth, launch at you, and you manage to block it.
Just move the turret because I would have done that last time.
Alright, the Ancient Brass Eagle gets his breath weapon again, does a flyby. With special breath.
That's all.
Oh, okay, yeah, that. Damage? Right, at the end of the round, he uses legendary action and summons a tentacle. Here's next to... What do you guys think Chester should do? Because I have no idea.
Heal the dying Alwyn felt, but I may be biased on that matter.
Yeah, okay, so Chester hops over to here, moves over to here, will Fast heal on you. Okay. Also, you can remove 1 point of mania.
I will do, thank you.
Okay, at the end of Chester's go, summons another tentacle. Eros. Pops out of the ground. In slapping and slithering and driving all around.
Have you noticed that a lot of your enemies summon tentacles?
Well,
I'm
nearing
not
the
saying
end.
this says something about you, but I'm just saying there have been a lot of them.
Well, near the end, fighting a Lovecraftian Eldritch Horror, you'd think that tentacles would appear. I think you'd be disappointed if there weren't, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm erect already, so...
Wow, fucking wow. Alright. And she flies the hell away from the sphere. Okay, so as a legendary action, he will cast a spell.
A normal spell?
A normal spell! And he aims it. He aims it towards Leniros.
Don't know if I'm in range.
Just cast a spell? That can't be right.
I mean,
That is magic. That means you'd have advantage on saves if you wore the Mantle of Spell Resistance. That has never happened before. Nothing has ever cast a spell.
Your
I'm
counter spell?
definitely not in range.
Yep.
Although I could... Oh, you doing it? You got it?
yeah, it's a signature spell, so it would be weird if I didn't.
Right.
Makes sense.
You want to make an what's it called? Sorry, a spell ability check.
Depends. Is it 5th level or lower? Because that's automatically passes.
It is not.
Okay. In that case, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Or 20.
Yep, you needed 18. So he brings up both hands, the smaller hands, sorry, and they begin casting a spell. You see the necrotic energies like woven into the magic, and at this point, as normal magic is cast, Alwyn, from where you are, you see that he doesn't cast with the weave. The weave avoids him, leaves a sphere 10 foot around him, doesn't want to go near him. He uses some magic that doesn't require the weave.
He uses the internet.
Alright, Alwyn, your turn.
Yeah, it's firebolts and hope that I actually beat the damage threshold.
That hits. No, it actually misses because the AC.
It misses. Dirty boy. I don't have my inspiration anymore, so I will use whatever that fucking thing is. That one. Still misses. Classic. And 2 more anyway. Oh,
Better.
crit's always good.
Yeah, the crit. Crit's good. Oh, that's 69.
Yeah.
And the third firebolt misses.
You could use Seeking Spell even if you'd already used a meta magic. Let's go Seeking Spell that last one as well then. It wants to click. Oh my god, what are my rolls?
Yeah, I'm afraid this isn't hitting.
Well, that's because he's not blinded like he's supposed to be because of your bullshit rules.
It's not my fault he's immune to it.
Entirely your fault.
Alright, at the end of that round...
69, nice.
Yeah, at the end of that round, he will begin casting a spell again. This time aims it at Leniros.
What do you mean this time?
You also aimed the last one at least.
Chester will counter spell, I think. That's what Chester does.
Chester will attempt to counter spell then. Yeah, true. I forgot. Fails.
Orwin Simulacrum will spend a sorcery point to distance spell, counterspell it.
Re-roll for the necrotic damage.
I will do. Yeah, he'll survive 3d8. I'll just do it at 3rd level. And...
That's exactly what you needed.
nice.
Yep.
Okay, let me do his damage then. 3d8. 18 damage.
Alright. So he... Simulacrum's turn?
Yeah. He's basically dead whatever he casts, so he might as well go out with a bang. Pew pew his face.
Just like 1 damage and then it disappears.
Yeah. He just dies as soon as he casts it, but the first damage goes off.
He just looks... He based it... So it's weird, right, Achilles? Because the cannon's further down, so the cannon around the orbit has to turn around and fire upwards, and it comes up from beneath the ground this time, and just... He manages to dodge out of the way, but... Damage, and then the simulacrum dies.
Yep.
It's like that scene, and have you seen Rogue One, where at the end
Yeah.
the Death Star shoots at the planet, and the simulacrum is just sat there, gazing at the cannon as he disappears.
For some reason, I can't delete the simulacrum, so if you want to take it off, feel free to.
Right, the king in yellow begins casting an epic spell.
Well, there's only so much counterspelling I can do, even though I'm specialized in it.
I can't counterspell, I also has a sword and cannons.
Alright, so
like-
Orwin. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
No, you know I can't. I can't make any saving throw.
You're
I
too
don't
far
have
away, I
plus
can't help you.
arms. It doesn't matter. He has a DC of 34. I have +1 wisdom. I don't have ridiculous +20s to all of my fucking saves. Even my best save is only +14.
Well, I've taken resilient in every saving throw.
I just need to go and make baby food for a bit, so I'll be back in like 3 minutes. In the meantime, if my turn comes, I want to still win strike and come back to where I am.
Okie dokie. Rocket, you are affected by that. And it's towards Lineros.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, look who it is.
Photos!
Oh, sorry. I had to go and charge my laptop. I'm back.
No problem. Yes, so
Yeah,
you are... You
I
are...
was looking at calls because I'm saving my hotspot thing. Sorry.
That's alright, you are affected by the epic spell Hideous Mandate.
No.
Not you, I meant Todd. And then he will move the orb and use a bonus action to smash it into Elzef. Elzef. Me to read the spell quickly. Moves towards you.
Can you have concentration on 2 epic spells at the same
Yeah,
time?
I'm annoyed. I know this is going to annoy you, but the Eldritch Horror can have as many concentration spells as he wants.
That's some bullshit.
I know. Hey, you're just lucky I'm not using the Mythic Resilience trait, right? I did take that out. Can you make a Constitution saving throw? That was it.
I have a really high con save, but I feel like this is the sort of thing where I want to use my bullshit feature anyway. But actually I'm gonna use 2 charges from my Amulet of the Sentinel to gain advantage. Just because I never get to use it because no one ever stays close to me. 39. Yeah, that was.
What magical items do you have on you that aren't legendary?
Does it destroy them? That's some bullshit. Not many. Let me check. The Amulet of the Sentinel is...
Oh, no, if you don't move away from this until the end of the King in Yellow's next turn, all of your magical items that aren't legendary or artifact get destroyed.
But then move away from it until the next turn.
Until its next turn. Like, if this occurs again, you lose everything.
I don't actually lose that much.
Yeah, like, I mean, your Star Shear should be fine. Or if you've got, like, a +3 shield legendary or something like that, that should be fine.
Yeah, the plus... I don't know what the +2 shield is. I guess it's... That's a good question. I just want to move away, okay? I think it's fair to say that I will move away.
Oh, the damage is also halved, so... 7?
Oh, I do have to make a con save on that. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Do you
Horse.
already... Did you quarter it? We are resilient to quarter.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I think that might be... Yeah, that's my champion gone.
Okay. That's his turn. Laneros wants to...
Steel Wind Strike.
Thank you. Did he say anything else?
Yeah, he wants to
Land
where he
back
started.
where he was.
Yep. Alright. As a legendary action, we'll use Dark Impulse. Can Igor please roll me a Wisdom saving throw?
I can.
Fails. I get to use your reaction to use an action of yours.
Jesus.
See if your breath weapon recharges. Doesn't. Move towards Elzef. Elzef, as the dragon begins to attack you, you manage to dodge and block everything but the bite attack.
I don't have my reaction, so I take damage.
Only 10. Elzef, your turn.
I dance around him nimbly and use Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
That's on him.
A hit.
And then Tentacle.
That's a hit on the tentacle.
And then Tentacle.
Hit.
And else defense here.
Alrighty.
And then moves back a bit further and takes the attack of opportunity.
What, from the tentacle, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. The tentacle hits.
Okay, that's some bullshit. Oh no, 7 damage, whatever shall I do? And then I use my bonus actions to shoot the tentacle here with 2 cans.
Okay.
I'm not staying next to something that can burn my magic items.
Yep. Okay, so the tentacles are just going to lash out the mirror images. Does anyone know what mirror images are like?
No.
So he's going to hit, so...
I only play cool classes, I don't play casters.
So the first tentacle attack will... Is that... You know how it works, Rocket?
It's a percentage chance based on how many there are, right?
Yeah, it's like a d20 roll, I thought.
No, I think it's percentage. Bear with. Oh no, it is a d20. Okay. Has he got all 3 of them?
He does.
A 6 or higher on a d20 will hit a duplicate.
Right, I rolled a 5 on the first attack.
So you hit him.
Alright, cool. Yep, and then the next attack, I rolled a 6, so it pops 1.
Yep. Then it's an 8.
Rolled a 12.
Pops 1.
Yeah, and then the last
it's an
attack,
11.
I rolled a 7.
So you hit him.
There you go. So he's got one mirror image left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Welcome back, Arne. The tentacles just lashed out at you. You have one mirror image left.
Yep, cool.
And you don't want to stay next to the ball because the fucking ball burns magic items.
Alright. As a legendary action, he throws the tattered lash of his cloak towards Igor. Igor, it hits you, and you are, as it hits you, you feel this like immense force damage, and the dragon is pushed all the way back 50 foot.
Ouch.
Alright, Igor, it's your turn.
I will move back over here, because what's the point in having a big boy? Unless you... Actually, no, I'm not going to move just yet. I'll see if we'll recharge first.
Oh, when you're hit by the tattered lash attack, you gain a point of mania, so Igor's on 2.
Can I do anything with that to, like, resistance-wise? Hey, I've got it back.
So no. On 2 points, you lose all resistances and immunities to psychic damage.
Okay. Am I on 2 now, then?
Yeah, well, Igor is.
Okay.
I'm gonna get ice cream.
He'll move here.
Okay.
Blast him with special breath.
Alright, he fails the saving throw.
Nice you. And we'll leave it at that.
Okie dokie. At the end of your round, he begins to cast a spell. Normal spell.
Just a counter spell?
Yeah, I'll quick tackle it at level 4.
Yep. Alright, can you make a charisma check?
Yep.
Yep, you counter spell it.
Nice you.
Chester, is your turn.
Who's looking naughty? Bit of everyone. I am very much in the wrong place. If I disengage, he will get them. I've missed quite a lot. What are his attacks like? Brutal.
Evil and mad.
Okay. In that case... Are we looking a bit thin on the ground? Is now the time for a masterpiece, or should I save it for later?
We're like half dead, most of us.
Would you like to spend a load of hit dice?
I don't have to. Ask Anna.
Arnie?
Meh. Perhaps. If that applies to everyone, or better save it. Okay.
So here's the big question for Liam. It also removes your allies to recover from all diseases, poisons, and harmful effects from it says non-epic sources.
No,
that's a pain in the butt.
There is a thing in Yellow Mania that says if a source would remove a disease or all diseases, it only removes 1 level. So if you were to use it, it would remove 1 level of mania.
Okay.
The masterpiece is an epic thing, remember?
Yeah.
So it would affect.
In that case. It doesn't have a range, though. That's my next question to you. It hasn't got a range on there. It says all allies within range, but it doesn't actually then specify that.
Yeah,
range.
within range is as long as they can hear you, remember?
Okay. Would you say they can from where they are?
Yeah, if you... Well, it's Chester. If you shout, everyone's going to hear you.
Let's flourish it.
Liam,
Yeah?
after hearing the wording of what he was saying, does that affect my next action?
No, you're charmed. You're not. Oh, wait.
Everyone.
Deafened, frightened, paralysed, petrified, poisoned, stunned, and unconscious conditions.
Okay.
Everyone gains. Hang on. It's not actually the hit dice, it's the other one.
So everyone gains...
Everyone gains. Would it be 100 and something? Because it's doubled.
Yeah, it is doubled, so yeah.
Yeah, 114.
I am.
Everyone loses a mania point.
I'm not actually back to full.
Oh, no, sorry, Liam. It's the bit that's later down. And harmful effects.
It hasn't hurt you though.
I'm just asking.
No, it wouldn't get rid of it.
I mean, I'd say it's a pretty harmful effect.
Not harmful to you right now.
No.
Well, everyone goes down a level anyway. That's got to be worth its salt, and I've got another couple of those in me, so at best.
Just reading that spell for you, Rocket, just to make sure.
Yeah, either way, I don't mind. Just it's worth asking the question because it's definitely a harmful effect.
Only an epic level spell, notes spell, and remove the effect.
Okay, well that Todd's one says effects from non-epic sources anyway, so
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's epic, then it doesn't matter.
Yep. Okay, so Chester, is it the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. End of your round. King in Yellow begins casting a spell again. Anyone?
Normal spell.
Yeah, you need a reaction if you want to counter spell.
I haven't got it.
Do you want to make judgment for me, Liam?
You wouldn't.
Okay.
It's aimed at
The
the
near
Neros.
rolls?
Nope, I'll counter spell.
Okay, you're obviously going to need to make a check. Using your
Obviously.
signature spell.
Yeah, I mean, I've used the signature once, but it still counts to all fifth.
Yeah, it
Whenever
goes
I
through.
cast it. What do you mean?
You still need to make a check.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, you will always need to make a check, because he always casts spells at a certain level. Yep, that's the spell of that magic. You haven't let him cast that spell a single time. All of you just rotated your counter spells in and out. Alright. So Firer moves over to here. Go for a multi-attack. Annoyingly missing all three. He will use his large legendary action, Dark Impulse. Lineros, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Probably not.
Okay. Everyone notices Lineros turns, his eyes glowing yellow, begins to cast a spell. Alright.
Well,
Alright. Force cages, Elzef.
it was nice to be part of the combat, guys.
Alright, end of that round. Orwin.
I hit a mirror image,
Yep.
and then a 29 to hit Laneros.
Rude.
Yeah.
Why is this stopping? Did you get charmed as well?
Yeah.
Laneros is only for like one action. But yeah.
Are you doing anything, or shall I carry on?
Would you like me to apply the damages, Laneros? Or are you gonna do
No,
it?
no, I can do it.
Yep.
Carry on?
What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, if you're shooting more, then shoot more.
I can't believe Liam put me into gay baby jail.
Do any of these miss? 18s miss?
Yeah, AC is 22, so.
Okay, so he spends some sorcery points to refire 2 of them. So I think 4 out of the 5 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lineros, if you want to apply the damage, you will see Alwyn just fire a barrage of Eldritch Blasts across the battlefield towards Lineros.
Yeah, and then 2 firebolts. And he will spend sorcery points to reroll the last firebolt. And that is his turn.
Alright. So yeah, Elzef, the force cage that you've been done is the, the shitty one that's like 10 foot by 10 foot. Alright. King in Yellow will use a bonus action and moves the Sphere of Ultimate Destruction up to Lineros. Lineros, can you make a con save?
Yeah.
Alright, you take half damage. 6 force. By the time of the King in Yellow's next turn, if you do not move, you will lose all legendary items, below legendary items from your character. The King in Yellow turns to Chester, begins casting an epic spell. Everyone sees that that magical bullet appear in his hand.
I can't stop that.
Have you got any resistances to force? You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
so the bullet slams into Chester for 50 force damage. Lineros, your turn.
That saved me from some buggery.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm getting really unlucky with the recharges. The Mania ability just hasn't recharged. No matter what I do.
Mm-hmm. So I think I head over there.
Did you do all the damage, by the way?
No, I'm still calculating, so I'll do it in a second. Because I had to scroll up and down, and the chat kept moving because people were putting stuff in the chat. So I kept jumping.
You should have said, and I would have stopped.
Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry. It's not like it really matters now. I'm still on decent
Go
health.
through and tally it if you want.
Yeah, sure. It's just like because you have to look at the ones obviously which you re-rolled and take the original damage.
Yeah,
Blah blah
I
blah.
know the ones which are
Yeah.
which.
Okay, so yeah, I'll move over here and I think we'll do another Still Wind Strike.
Okay. Is this against the tentacle or?
Yeah, this one's first one's tentacle, next one's the other tentacle, and then the third one's against.
Right, that destroys that tentacle. Oh, that definitely destroys that tentacle.
Yeah.
And this one's against him.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then I'll appear back where I was.
Oh no, the zoom.
I don't know for before resistance or after.
That's total, so it'll be before resistance. So
Yeah, so you need to halve them. No, you need to halve them individually because it ends up better usually if you round them down individually. That's what I was doing.
Fair enough. I'll go back.
Okay, but yeah, that's why I didn't just put the whole of them.
Alright, he lashes out with the hem of his robe at the Valkyrie, but she dodges out of the way. Then Lineros, that was your turn, wasn't it? That's Elzef. Oh, did you want to do anything else?
No, I don't think so. No, I think that's it.
Okay, so Elzef, trapped inside the force cage.
I'm just having the time of my fucking life. I summon Bigby's hand
Okie dokie.
outside the force cage. And I guess, since it already rolled, I'm attacking him with the clenched fist.
Okie dokie. That is a hit. And a crit at that.
Give me a token.
I don't have any prepared, so you can have a tentacle.
It's bigger than that, isn't it? Isn't it
Mhm,
medium? Large?
It didn't help a huge amount. It's 50.
I've never actually used Bigby's hand, so I'm gonna have to read this now. I end my turn.
Yep, just let me know when you want to move it, and I'll move it.
Yeah.
Alright, at the end of your turn, lashes out at the Valkyrie again.
Hey, why is the tentacle grow?
That's the Bigby's hand, I just don't have a token for it at the moment.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah! And she gets flung back. I just found one, and I'm going to quickly do it. I just didn't expect the Big B's hand.
Neither did I, but you put me in a fucking force cage.
Rather, I didn't.
No, I'm glad to be in the force cage because the fucking magic item eater is outside the force cage.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't appreciate it if I disintegrate the force cage next?
I don't know what I want. Can't you just drop concentration because you're
It's
the
not
one who cast it?
concentration.
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
I picked it.
I know.
I mean, Arne's like probably sitting here like, I appreciate what you did. As a DM who likes to kill players, that was well played. There you go. Finally, a Bigby's hand. That you should be able to control. Right, and is that everything, Elzef? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
All
I'm in
right,
a force cage.
Igor.
Yo,
Yeah.
rolls his breath weapon. Let's see if he's got it. Why is it not coming up? It says it's charged for some reason. It is not. I'll uncharge it. No. In that case, I will multi-attack.
They all fail.
Oh, two of them hit.
No.
No.
You realise there's a sort of arcane shield around him that prevents more than a certain amount of damage.
Nice suit. You'll have to be in range, I guess, which will be about there. He's got 5 foot range. That is it, good sir.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he begins casting a spell.
Do I have my reaction back?
I'll try first since I do.
Yep.
Okay.
Fails.
17.
It fails. Chester, I'm afraid you don't have your reaction back because it's not your turn yet.
Oh, 1 second, I can't read. Oh.
You there? Anyway, it's going on Chester, so I'll make him roll the con save. Fails.
1 sec, I'll be back when my turn comes.
Alright. Chester, are you here? It's your turn.
I am here.
You are hit by the harm spell. Then
What does that do?
just some necrotic damage.
I'll bounce to black myself.
Alright.
And
Obviously use that one, remove that one level of mania you've got when you use it.
yeah. It is gone.
Alright.
And I will. Has anyone else used an Excalibur yet?
No, because I'm in a force cage.
Wow. I mean...
Owen needs one.
Does
Oh.
He does, yeah, he used it earlier.
Wow! Wow! I can't believe Rocket just did that.
Well, that's what you asked me to do.
Yeah, I know, but it's just funny.
I wish I could help you, Rocket.
I didn't need help. I kill the nearest on my own.
Alright, Chester, at the end of your turn? I'm assuming that is...
That is it, yeah.
Yep. So, at the end of your round, you will attempt to use the Tattered Lash against the dragon. Hits it. Knocks it back 50 feet. Alright. Flies over towards you, Alwyn. You see the Valkyrie coming in full speed. Runs over. I mean, this could work if she rolls high enough. Kind of want to get you to roll it.
Don't pussy out. Get on with it.
Oh, I can roll it if you want.
You know she can't do anything anyway.
What?
She doesn't have any spells. You told us that.
No, you don't. You don't need. It's DC, a certain DC with normal dispel magic.
Alright.
Well, not dispel, but great rest. No, it don't matter. It's still. She runs up to you by casting the spell and tries to remove the magic from you. Doesn't work. But Alwyn, it is your turn.
Well, I fling more at Laneros, and I'll convert it to thunder damage because I know we're not resistant to that.
Can I just ask in the meantime, what exactly happened to charm Olin?
It was an epic level spell.
Aha.
I also missed that and gave him an Excalibur, sorry.
Because Rocket convinced you. It's like, give me an Excalibur, and you did.
Tristan was obviously focused elsewhere.
Yeah.
Do any of those miss?
On me, no.
Okay. They're all thunder damage, I'm afraid.
By the way, you are getting. I know you are getting saving throws at the end of your round, Alwyn, but I just don't think you can pass them, can you?
No, they're impossible. And then I'll run away from the Valkyrie.
Yeah, she doesn't take an attack.
That was thunder you said the firebolts, yeah?
Yeah. Hopefully you have thunder resistance from something else, but
No.
everyone knows it's one that he hasn't wished for, so...
Alright, the King in Yellow swings that orb towards Chester. Chester, can you make a con save?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's a fail. Use that, he's used that. Charge! Fuck's sake. It's been so many rounds that I've used all of my epic level spell slots. I've got as a GM, I'm sitting there looking at it like, what can I fucking do? Like, I guess he moves. Like, here?
But can Bigby's hand do attacks of opportunity? No, right?
No, I don't think he can. And we'll Tattered Lash Chester. But instead of knocking you 50 foot away, drags you 50 foot closer.
Okay.
Laneros, it's your turn.
Elspeth does not have a single teleportation spell. I can't get off
Plus
this.
invulnerability.
Fudge.
I could have gotten out of this, but someone killed the tentacles, so I can't even steal wind strike to them.
Well, you wouldn't be able to anyway, because you can't see out.
Well, you can't see out of the thing.
No, it's the 10-foot box one, it's not the 20-foot cage one.
Oh.
It's just a solid box.
Jesus, that's fucking one big bollock spell, that is.
What, invulnerability?
Yeah.
It is a bit.
Yeah, it's just you're all immune to all damage. I don't even know how you get around it. It's like,
You'll find out on my turn.
oh no, Laneros, run!
Yeah, perhaps I will actually. 1, 2. I can't really make it. I think I can make it all over the north side, right? Like I think I can make it like.
Oh yeah,
over there.
and there's a 10-foot square there of like complete force, right?
Oh yeah, because it's 10 by 10. Yeah, it's just a little weird 20 by 20 box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'll go
not-
and hide behind. I'll go and hide behind the force gate from.
yeah,
Ollie.
I guess. Guess it's more like kind of like that.
Yeah, so I'll step around and over there.
I don't want to use fucking wish to get out of a force cage.
No, you can't see out. Sorry, because it is invisible. But
Okay.
it is solid though, as in. no
Yeah, I
gap,
mean,
right?
I still literally wish is the only thing that can get me out of this. I don't have teleportation spells.
Mhm.
This is looking bad.
No.
You think?
Okay,
I've been trolling through everything I've got, and there is nothing I can do to help Orwin whatsoever.
the tattered lash hits the dragon, knocks him back. Yeah.
It's an epic level spell, so I don't even know how I would fix it.
That's the problem.
All right, Elzef, it's your turn.
I guess hand goes smash?
Yep.
Where's my hand? I need to repeat it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess hand doesn't go smash. Yeah, no, that was my turn.
You not got an action inside the.
Yeah, but I mean, what am I gonna do with the action, though?
Oh no.
I dodge.
Oh, yeah, I dodge.
Alright.
I'll give it another turn, otherwise I'll wish myself out.
How much HP does the Big Beast hand have?
As much as me, 267. Have fun beating that down.
Or
And
really-
I seek 20. So at least that's like half of it, Elsa, so that's good.
Alright, so Tattered Lash comes out. Chester hits you for 20 damage.
Which
Eagle's turn.
right, let's see if this boy charges. Nope. There's not much he can do, he's realised, as a big boy dragon, unless he uses breath. But he will try one more. Yep.
I can't believe Eagles lasted 8 rounds.
That is beast. Was that a bite?
That was.
No, it was
Oh, that was a claw, sorry.
a claw. For some reason, bite moved. Does the bite get through at the very least?
Nope.
Fuck.
Bite miss, or is that.
Oh, it hit.
It missed, it just didn't do anything. Alright. We'll leave it at that.
Okie dokie. At the end of your round, it attempts to attack the dragon with its Tattered Lash, but misses. Chester's turn.
Do you reckon Wish could sort out that epic spell?
Anything is
Yeah.
technically within the realms of possibility for Wish. It just depends on how much it can fuck you up. Or the universe.
Chester does it.
What do you?
And he'll...
What do you say? I need to know.
Oh, fuck. He, so won't it be, wishes for... Oh, I've got to be careful here because I don't know. Does anyone know and or recognise what it's called? The actual spell itself?
No.
And Chester definitely wouldn't. Do you know what? I'm going to do something fairly clever. When did this happen in Chester's mind? How many minutes ago?
Well, more like 12 seconds ago.
12 seconds ago.
About 18 seconds ago, actually. This would be the third round that he
wishes for
To be
his
fair,
girlfriend Alwyn
that does leave
to be returned. What's that, sorry?
It does leave Alwyn 7 rounds of this until he's back to himself.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Chester wishes Alwyn to be returned to the state he was in 15 seconds ago. However, that be it may be. I'm hoping he wasn't dead because I was probably charging my laptop at the time.
15 seconds ago, are you sure?
Yeah, you said it was 12 seconds ago, right?
Yeah, it's been 2 rounds that he's been...
It's only been 2 rounds. Okay, I'm sorry. High-level combat just takes so fucking long. Oh, it's like it must have been like 4 rounds of Owen trying to kill the nearest already.
No. Alright, so
Yeah, it's been 2.
you cast this, right? And you're affected by the wishes curse.
Hmm?
Take a D8, D10 necrotic damage, sorry, per spell level you now cast. Also, can you roll a D100 and 33 and below you lose the wish spell?
Hold on a second, sorry, I just realised what's happening here. I should really deal with this. I'm going to counterspell it.
No, well, the spell, you don't have to. The spell says that you are focused, your ire, completely on Laneros. You do everything to kill Laneros. You don't necessarily have to try to stop this if you don't want to.
Also, you're out of range.
Yeah, also that.
Extend the range. Don't you worry about
It is totally up to you, obviously, if you want to be classic Rocket.
Well, I don't know.
No,
Like,
being a prick.
it's dependent on you, to be honest, because if this stops me from killing Laneros, then that goes against the spell. But I don't know. Because I know what the wish spell is. I heard what he's wishing for. I will leave it entirely up to you.
Interesting question. Can you take a reaction on a spell that you need to extend the range for in order to be in range for the reaction?
I don't see why not. I will read it.
Let's see what counterspell says. Well, you can take the reaction when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell, which you don't see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell, so you can't take the reaction. So you can't use meta magic on it for its count. That's how I would interpret it.
Alright, so let me explain what the spell says. Okay, the target experiences unfathomable animosity towards another creature, i.e., I've targeted Laneros. The target does everything in its power to kill that creature as quickly as possible. The target will not defend itself. Doing so would prevent it from somehow harming that creature. That's all it says in the spell.
Okay, can you now make a ruling on the counterspell then?
I mean, I'd say that you're so focused on Laneros that what Chester is doing doesn't bother you.
Okay, crack on then.
Yeah, like, you're seeing red or seeing yellow, as so to speak, because you're just so focused on it.
Okay, so... it doesn't matter, because it's about to get resolved anyway, so...
Yeah, so Chester, you cast Wish, you wish for this.
Yeah.
The universe does bend its rules momentarily to allow this. And Alwyn, and only Alwyn is reversed back in time. However, it does give the King in Yellow his spell slot back.
Hey, little butthole.
You said let's go back to 15 seconds ago. The spell didn't happen.
No,
That's
I
not what
said
you
I
asked for,
want
technically.
Okay.
Alwyn to be returned to the state he was in 15 seconds ago.
State he was in, yeah.
So won't it be?
Alright, so Alwyn goes back so he's right next to the Valkyr. And Alwyn, you shake the spell off. And the King in Yellow, right next to you, Chester, leans down and his back bends and you hear his snaps, like his spine snap, and he says, "You will pay for that, Bard. Bard."
And you will be eviscerated in fiction for 1,000 years.
Is that the end of your turn, Chester?
No, spit square in his face with a bonus action.
Okay.
And he'll make it like full of like a really globular one, like he'll put a load of lung butter in it.
Okay. The Valkyr charges down, uses one of her 6 level spell slots and heals Chester for 70. At the end of the Valkyr's turn, however, the thing will Tattered-lash you. Chester, is there anything you want to do against this?
Is it a spell?
No, it's a melee.
Or is it an attack? Yeah, he'll consult it. And he'll say, let's have a look at him. You basically look like a poster for gonorrhea.
Okay.
And we'll roll the d12.
Attack misses you.
Sweet.
Alright, Alwyn, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to start with a firebolt on the Yellow King.
That's a good hit.
And I am going to teleport into the Force Cage.
Well played.
Because the epic level teleport I have specifically states it can't be stopped by anything other than deific means.
Owen, you need to teleport me out of the Force Cage.
You'll have to wait till next time. Give me a second, alright?
Yes! I've recharged it, but 2 of you are in a fucking Force Cage! Damn it!
And one person is behind the Force Cage.
Can everyone but the 2 people in the Force Cage make a intelligence saving throw?
Wait, don't roll it immediately, I'm giving you advantage.
Not good.
But I think I only need to see you to use the amulet, so...
Oh dear.
Right, Igor
In save, yeah.
can
Yeah,
insave.
you have advantage. Not high enough.
Laniros, you can choose to take 100 psychic damage or 2 points of mania.
I'll take 100 psychic damage and take none because I'm invulnerable.
How much? First of all, how much mania do you have right now? It's just 1. No, 0, right?
I have 0, yeah.
Alright, cool. Because having 2 points, it wouldn't matter. The psychic damage is just going through invulnerability. But because you've got 0, yeah, it doesn't affect you. So Igor takes 2 points of mania, or takes 100 psychic damage. Which one would you like?
Psychic.
Chester,
What's that?
same for you. 2 points of mania or 100 psychic damage.
Would I take 50 because I'm resistant, or would I not?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I'll take the 50.
And then he uses a bonus action. So sorry. And slams the sphere of ultimate destruction into Chester. Chester, can you make a con save?
Yes. Will I compass up this?
No, you can't.
Oh shit.
You do take half damage from this. Force. Distance.
How did the sphere of ultimate destruction only do that much? It sounded way more ominous than that.
Well, it does 120 force damage, but you've got resistance.
Sweet.
So, like, if you didn't have resistance and you dropped to 0, your character would be gone. Like,
If we hadn't resistance cheese so hard, we would be so fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Laneros, it is your turn.
Yeah,
Also go into the fourth stage.
No, that's not fun.
Don't you want to zoom in the planet some more, Liam? Isn't that overdue? Aren't we crashing in yet?
What? No. It's round 9. You're getting close, though.
Uh,
You have noticed it's getting bigger, right? Like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
It's very clear.
On the stream though, I've just put the tentacles over the planet. It looks really cool. Anyway, sorry. Laneros.
Yeah, so I will cast. I wish a double 10 to cast Mass Heal.
Here we go.
Actually. Yeah, I'll take a few steps to make sure that Chester's in range. Six. I think everyone's in range now. Yep. So I will give one token point of healing to anyone at full health to cure them of any disease that might be affecting them, and distribute the hit points across the rest.
If you heal someone for more than 70, by the way, obviously they lose a point of mania.
Oh, I figured it would do that anyway, because it says creatures healed by the spell are also cured of all diseases and any effects make.
Which would then,
fine.
drop it only by 1. It does say in the Yellow Mania kind of like subtext.
Yeah, I'm fine with dropping it only by 1. Because I don't think we have 70 spare, but let's see. Chester, how much are you missing?
How much what am I missing, sorry?
Health.
It's 138.
Okay. How much is Thyra missing?
Lyra is missing 220.
Okay, I will heal her not for full, but for 200 and... 9 less, so 211. That's just for me to full, and leave 70 each for Alwyn and Elseth in case they have any Galmania left.
Nice.
I haven't had any.
Okay, well, never mind. It's fine.
We still can't get over invulnerability. That is mental.
Yeah, it's like one of those weird spells, though, that has some really random counters. Like, a monk just stunning fisting you would just end the spell instantly, or a bag of sneezing and what they call the choking dust would just lock you up.
What is a monk?
Yeah, I know, that's true. The only counter to invulnerability, and no one plays them.
Yeah, also, Dust of Sneezing and Choking seems like the kind of thing that doesn't really help, right? Like, if you're a 9th level spellcaster, you can cast 9th level spells, how likely are you to fail at DC 15?
Yeah, I know, but...
I love that people thought they would finally do a good monk subclass in the new book, and then the reason they gave for nerfing the subclass was that it would be way better than the existing subclasses and no one would have a reason to pick them. And like, yeah, that's the point, they're all bad.
It's such a dumb thing.
Oh, D&D's retarded.
Right, the dragon is... Well, the Tattered Lash misses the dragon. Elzef, your turn.
I ready an attack for when Alwyn teleports me into the Yellow King, I would hope.
Okay.
And then I make Fist Smash. Actually, the fist is gonna try to grapple.
Oh.
No, it's not gonna grapple. It's gonna smash. It doesn't hit. Why is it only getting a plus? Is that right? Oh yeah, no, that's pretty high actually. 6 plus 7? Yeah, okay, never mind. I end my turn.
Okie dokie, at the end of your turn, attempt to use Dark Impulse on Ulwin. No, wait, you're in the force gauge. I can't see you. It will use Dark Impulse on Laneros. Laneros, can you make a Wisdom saving throw?
Doubtful.
Pretty close.
Yeah, do I like? Do I know that it's 34?
You know that you're failing. You can feel your mind and your eyes reeling in the back.
Yeah, I know. But do I know by how much I'm failing? Because I know that I can get a +4, but I mean, also know that that's probably not enough.
I'll allow you to meta that if you want to try it. Like,
I don't happen to have an expander brag, right?
You've got it marked on your thing that you've got one, so... I think
No, the thing I marked was my, for me to have mirror images.
Oh, I see. You use the same thing as I use for...
Yeah, I didn't really know what else to use. Okay, no, I don't think I have anything else then to buff this up, so, no. I mean, I'll use it, because I don't think I know by how much I'm paying. Oh, sorry, wrong one. So, +4, so brings it to a 33.
so close.
Yeah, I figured it was 34 still, but never mind.
Yep. Alright, so as an action on your turn, everyone... Well, no, I guess no one, but Chester begins to see Laneros cast a spell.
That would take a while, right? That would be in, like, 6 turns.
No, the ability says here, on a failure, the creature immediately uses its reaction to take an action of Haster's choice.
Ah, but I don't have a reaction, because I just use it.
Oh!
Flanking Shroud.
No, yeah, so you wouldn't have been able to use the shroud, basically, that's what I'm saying.
No, but that's a trigger on trying to save, right?
I don't know, I don't think so.
So hang on, has Laneros been king and yellowed?
Yeah, for this one turn, he's just going to cast a spell.
Okay. Yeah, I'll counter the boy if I can.
Yeah, you can make.
If he's clever enough to work out what's happened.
Well, looks like he's about to cast a spell.
Is it a big boy spell?
Oh, are you going to cast counter spell?
Yes.
Okay, what level?
4.
Alright, is exactly what you need.
And I will.
Alright, so what happens here is Laneros, his eyes begin to glow yellow and he begins to cast a spell, and he begins to cast Fireball, and the bead begins to appear in his hand, and you just rip it free from his hand and it just fades away.
Sweet.
Okay, that's well played. Igor.
Now, I don't want to be mean, but you need to roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you would need to roll, Chester. Sorry.
Would you want me to do it at charisma?
Yeah.
Roll, yeah.
Yeah, DC. Yeah, it definitely counts, does it? Yeah.
I was gonna say, as long as it's charisma, I'll be alright.
Yeah. So,
Right.
Igor's turn?
You'll see if it recharges. It does not. He'll move back to about here,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll revert.
Okay. Bring that Igor over. There he goes.
Yep. Look at me on the back. And then he will end his turn because he has to.
Oh, wait, have you made an attack with Ancient Brass Eagle?
No,
No,
a report reverting was an action.
No?
No, you just drop in concentration, it's free.
Yep.
Wait. Okay, in that case, he will. Hang on, I might change the. No, it's fine, he doesn't need to do anything. he will. Could I ready a Fanta Black titration just in case Chester gets hit? Can I use that as a specific trigger?
Yep.
Yes.
You can, but the risk with that is that you already need to hold the spell for it. So the spell will be wasted if that doesn't occur.
May I also point out that you're standing next to the thing that destroys all of your magic items if his turn starts there.
What thing's that?
The sphere of ultimate destruction. If Chester on his turn doesn't move out of the range of it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I've obviously not told you the full effect of it. But yeah, let's just say that you're fucked unless you move.
Turn into a dragon.
He will then, in that case... Can I run something by you quickly to see if it's smart or dumb?
Well, this is what... Yeah, discuss it with the party. It's fine.
No, it's dumb. It's dumb. Don't worry. I don't really know what he's going to do. If Elzef's going to start swinging for the moment, because everyone's fallen, I just want Igor to be a heal bot. We'll see if fairy fireworks.
No, I mean, go ahead, sir.
There you go.
I mean, this is lame, but yeah, I'm using the legendary resistance. I mean, yeah, I haven't used any so far.
Fair. And that'll be it.
Move!
Alright.
It's Chester's turn, you knob.
It's not Chester's turn.
It's not Chester's turn, it's Igor's turn. Now it's Chester's turn.
Yeah,
okay.
As a legendary action, Chester is struck for 22 damage.
I thought it was going to be like, as a legendary action, Chester is restrained.
Yeah, that would be...
No. Like, as these tattered lashes hit you, you literally feel like the teeth and the canines rip across your flesh. But it is now Chester's turn.
Right, he'll bolt. This way.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
You. Go ahead,
Right.
Chester. So yeah, he's just like throwing the hems of his cloak out, just attacking you, whipping you.
Chester will... Before he goes, if it's okay with you, just whack a confetti explosion behind him.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry for me flying off the map. That's my cat pressing my keys.
That's fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it doesn't go through its damage threshold.
That's nothing. Yeah, I know. No worries. End my turn there.
Okay.
I'm just going to run slowly as well, but I'll still be listening. I know that's weird, but
Nope.
you can all imagine that.
Yeah, Tattered Lash comes out towards the Valkyrie and misses. Oh, and it's your turn.
Did she get a turn?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Yep. She will... I have to save the spell slots, but we'll try to fly over and attempt to do some attacks. Owen, your turn. See that some of them land, but you just can't break through.
I will teleport here. Laneros and Elseth are free if they desire to teleport anywhere within 30 feet of me.
Negative.
I do teleport and I hit man with sword.
Yep. Any extra damage on that?
No.
Alright. 7 damage then.
Does that hit? Actually, I can't know, so I'm just going to add to the roll, just to hopefully do it.
Misses.
23 misses.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I thought he had lower AC. Oh, Reroll it with a sorcery point. 2 sorcery points. 25.
Better.
That misses.
25 misses? Hey, you bag of dicks. His AC is going up every fucking round.
It honestly has never changed. Do you get to add the +5 to that roll, or is it just the first one? No, it was just the first one, right?
I think it's just the first one.
Look, you rolled a 9. I don't know what you...
It's average.
Yeah, it misses though.
That's usually a miss. Yeah.
I know, I'm sure it was. I hit with 25 earlier, and no, it's not.
Nah, I don't think so.
Alright, as an action, he uses Overwhelming Presence. Hastur asserts total authority over the minds of creatures around it until the start of Hastur's next turn. The first time a creature attempts a saving throw, they fail.
What?
I can't use my own stuff against me.
What did it say?
Basically, we auto-fail our next saving throw.
That's really shitty because he's gonna ram that stupid ass sphere into me.
And then he uses a bonus action and rams the shitty old spear into Elzef.
Okay, how much damage is it?
You take half damage from this anyway, right? I mean...
Yeah, but tell me before you subtract it how much it is first.
Go click it first. You'd be glad to know I've only got 4 more rounds of this thing.
Oh, outstanding.
108.
Sure if I'm happy with that, because it probably just means that the Earth is here.
Can we take a vote? Do we think it's gonna ever do more than 108 damage to me?
Yes? Well,
Do we know?
After
Do we
resist-
suspect there's another phase?
probably.
Wait, that's 7 more phases.
Because I still have like one really big defensive gun, and I don't want to pop it for 108 damage.
Well, you won't take 108, would you? You take half of that.
Oh no, obviously I'm not using it then. 50 damage, that's nothing. 5th of my health pool. My big beast hand is gone though.
Yep. Okay. It's his turn.
Warcaster?
Neros, your turn.
No Warcaster, Elsa?
No, why would I have Walkers? I have plus 19 to con.
Seems pretty...
I think that's a waste of a saving throw. I thought Resilient Charisma was the much better pick.
Yeah, probably. Okay, what are we going? I think Fireball from the staff.
Okay.
DC 23.
It passes.
Well, that's me.
Yeah, well, I think I rolled exactly that. Alright, so Neros, you fling a fireball at it, it brings up the cloak. Lowers it, and you see that the fire still peters out on top of it. That is your round, so... You know, we'll see Midgard approaching. At the end of your round, Elzef, the tattered lash comes out towards you, missing. Turn, Elzef.
I'm gonna do another supercharged Steel Wind Strike.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit.
Hit him for double that.
How's it looking at this point?
Just about bloodied.
I mean, we've mostly been fucking about, haven't we? We haven't really done like a deal of damage to him.
Well, at the beginning of the combat, Allwyn was like, here, like, I'll do fuck tons of damage with firebolts and stuff.
I'll take the attack of opportunity if he wants to make one.
He will, and he'll use his Warcaster to cast a spell on you.
Fuck
No,
it, I think
just let him do it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, Elzef, can you make a con save?
No, it won't fucking do it because he cast a spell at me. I absorbed the spell with my stupid sword.
Okay. Right, he cast Harm at 8th level.
The 8 points for my thingy.
For the thing, you're always good.
And Elsef just looks at him and does this.
Brings one hand, points at you.
And then I use my bonus action to shoot him with guns.
Pew pew.
I mean, they won't hit the damage threshold unless they crit, so this is just like me pressing the button and having fun. And my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he will turn and Battered Lashes Orwin. Good crit. It's half damage.
For God's sake, Elseth, you're never standing near me.
He uses that to either pull you 50 foot forward or towards him.
Yeah, that's why I'm not standing close to you, because there's a fucking sphere of doom next to him that no one's been trying to dispel.
Igor, it's your turn.
What's Dispel Magic?
What are spell slots?
I don't think I can dispel an epic level spell with Dispel Magic.
Exactly.
You can
I
try.
can.
I tried and I failed, so...
Yeah, it's quite high DC, but... Alright, let's see what Eagle's got.
Eagle
Yeah, no,
will.
literally, like, it's really weird, the way that works. Like, I can't dispel that. Because I have a +6 with +5 int. So I literally can't dispel level 3 epic spells, even though I'm at my peak of intelligence, which is really strange.
Your peak of intelligence as an epic level character is 40, but...
Yeah, but not at the moment.
No, yeah, I know.
You had like the baby steps of epic levels. Because our DM hasn't given us level ups.
I mean,
Yeah, no, when I've even gone to 22 int, but that still means that there's no way I could dispel
I'm going to
level
point
3.
something out.
Mhm.
Before you came to fight the King in Yellow, I made an entire questing area with relics and all kinds of powerful items, and you just went, we teleport an Avatar of Tyr, and just get it over and done with. I mean, I gave you the opportunity, but we went straight towards the end, which is fair.
It's not my fault these guys teleport to every fucking thing. They've gotten teleport.
It's not your fault, I agree. So, where does Eagle place this?
18 to Olwyn and Elzeth.
Okay.
And that's me.
Is that still doubled for what you do, or is that only on the...
No, not for Igor.
I could be attuned to 6 artifacts right now. Instead of still a fucking ring of resistance.
But are you?
No.
Alright, he begins casting a spell again.
I'm a big dum-dum and I get trapped in force cages.
I'll counterspell this one then.
Okie dokie.
Seeing as I actually have my reaction.
Alright, make a charisma check.
Okay, I'll try as well then.
Oh, shit, okay. Okay, that counter spells it. You've got your reaction gone. Okay, so... let's check some things.
Yeah, I figured it's just his turn next, he can take over and finish this.
Yep, so Chester, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
What? But the spell didn't go through. What's he doing?
He's using a legendary action, the same thing he's used on you several times. Instead, you're out of important spells, so he uses it on Chester.
Am I, though?
Chester,
Hasn't he just used his legendary action?
who?
Him.
It would be Igor's turn now, I think, because we did one after Elsa's turn that we counterspelled.
Oh yeah, sorry. It is Eagle's turn.
Here we go.
Igor, he's at it, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's pretty sure it's like another legendary action.
Oh, because you already did the Fountain of Trouble and Juice. Okay, sorry, yeah.
I didn't even see a fountain. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, that, okay.
Yeah, so Chester fails the saving throw, and then begins casting a spell.
Who?
Can Alwyn
Can
make...
your counterspell, Chester?
Can try it.
Please.
What, the creation going against the master?
So Chester begins to cast a spell and aims it towards Alwyn.
Yeah, so can Chester please counterspell that? Can Igor please counterspell that, I mean, I think that's what he would do, right?
Yeah, Igor probably would.
Right.
Yep, and Igor will go, "What are you doing? You're so stupid."
What level are you casting at?
Fourth, I think I'd that, but I will change it so that I've actually taken a fourth slot. I normally cast it at fourth.
Oh, wow. That is exactly what you needed. As Chester tries to luscious lobotomy Alwyn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus, is that Feeble Mind? Fuck me.
Yeah, then you managed to counter spell Chester's luscious lobotomy, and then Chester, you just blink out the spell, confused, and it is your turn.
If I do that against him, that'll never ever work. So I've lost my spell slot though.
Yeah, you cast it. That's why.
Oh, of course. You butthole. What is there for me to do except that? I'll hold a van to black.
Okay. In case of...
Do I have to aim it at someone, or can I just hold it in case of injury?
You have to give it a trigger.
But your trigger can be the next person I see get injured to quite a serious degree.
Yeah.
You can go fairly specific in terms of...
Yeah, next person I see get injured to a moderately to severe degree, I guess. Thank you.
Alright.
That's not the king in yellow, if you want to be specific to avoid fuckery.
That is not the king in yellow. Yeah.
Alright. Alwyn,
Anyone else that I don't like?
at the end of Chester's turn, the king opens up his cloak, and as he does, tentacles lash out and just... and begin slashing at you.
Fucking hell, you don't have to try and flash me.
Classic Owen, seducing another person in a position of power.
Okay, so Alwyn, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to start with a bonus action orbital. I'll give him disadvantage on it.
Threshold.
Oh, that is clutch. Hits and does full damage.
And I believe people are a bit tapped now on spells, is that right? I've heard.
Yeah.
So I will find something. Wherever the fuck it is in here. There's too much going on. I will call upon Mistra's lusty favour.
Okay, so as you
I'd like a divine intervention from Mistra, please.
Yes. Okay, so as you release the divine intervention and you say her words and you repeat the words that she told you to say, all around you, time begins to stop. And you feel this power.
Hold on. What's going on here?
I keep forgetting that I have this and I'm a fucking idiot.
You can counter other magics with ease.
Whenever I counter spell a spell, I can cast that spell.
Oh man, we could have had 2 spheres of destruction flying around the battlefield. That would have been fucking hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, as you call upon Mistress Favor, you release the prayer into the weave, and the weave lights up, and everyone vanishes. Even the King in Yellow.
I always dispel, like, even, you really need to remind me of this, I always counter spell with at least a 19.
Oh, okay.
Literally, if you make a dispel magic roll, if you roll 9 or lower, you roll a 10. So, so it's a 16 or.
Alright, so
you're downgraded to Curtis level in player skill.
Right, so everyone vanishes, and there's just a plane of starlit blackness in the astral sea. And Orlin, she just appears, fades through the weave. The weave kind of makes up her like a physical being. And you see the eyes as they light up with sparks, and she says, "What can I do for you, Orlin?" Her hand reaches out and caresses your cheek, and you feel that spark of energy.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Would you like me to improvise?
Well, I tell you what, if I get to just straight up pick, I'd like you to fuck the King in Yellow off, but I don't think you're going to do that. So
be it.
Maybe.
And she turns around, and as she does, everyone that comes back to the main battlefield, there's a bang, an explosion. Owen just turns into an absolute ball of arcane fire. Even the King in Yellow's robes are flattered, and he's knocked to the ground. All of you are flung back, and when they spiral back down, an avatar of Mistress stands before you. And that's where we'll go ahead and end today's session.
Mm-hmm.